Hello, and welcome back to another episode of One to Eat One Console because the other one's at work. Obviously, today we're back for some more Timberborn. If you missed it last episode, we pretty much babysat the ant farm until the ant farm finally fucking died. As well as we did actually manage to fill this up, and we started some fucking psycho thing to help fill up this area when we do have water that just bypasses this system, which we'll see how that goes. That's just my own crackhead idea. But now that I know how to pressurize the water, it should work. But anyway, the thing that I am excited for this episode is to start putting the windmills in the water, because I came to the realization at the end of the last episode that no one can stop me. And I do genuinely think that this is going to be probably the most efficient way of doing this. Which I'm going to go ahead and stop there. But I do want this to have a hell of a lot of power to it. Because, you know, I intend on doing a lot with this industrial area. I don't know if that's actually going to be able to fit a windmill. We'll find out. Whoop, not quite what I meant to do. Alright. So then I should be able to power shaft all of these together. Oh, perfect. So close. And then I should be able to just... Nice. Alright, so I want to get the lines running first, get everything set up, and then have them build the windmills over everything. Which, honestly, I'm probably just gonna... I'm gonna start with just the necessary. And the lag. There it is. What? Oh. Note to self, make sure you're doing it right before you hit go. Alright, and then what would be the best way, in theory, to do this without stranding any beaver? Because I feel like it would be easiest to just run a path. But then I could also use slightly less. No. It would probably be the most efficient to just run a path. That should be fine. And then for this last one, I could probably just boop. Oh, I am gonna need these at the front. Okay. Here we go. Shit's getting more complicated as I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so if I connect that way, and then I run this down this, need one more here. And then I shouldn't need pads on those, they should be able to just get that on their own. Alright. Then we'll set that up for later. Any minute now they'll have this done. Well, not minute, but pretty soon here they'll have all of that done. And we've got power. Alright, so next thing I probably need to figure out is a battery system. Well, actually, no, I could put the windmills in now. Because I figured out how to work around them. I do like that the whole thing lights up if you're in the right spot, so you know you're not fucking up. Which, like, I don't think that's the point exactly, but, like, I appreciate. Aw. There goes my water. Oh good, that last one does fit. Behold. The windmills. It's like Children of the Corn, but it's Children of the Windmills. Man, I do not remember that movie, Children of the Corn. Like, I've watched it, I just do not have any fucking memory of it. Just wondering what the productivity is like over here. Let's make sure that they always have some. And then in the meantime, let's go ahead and unprioritize whatever does not need to be prioritized anymore. Alright, that's cool. Let's go ahead and get this shit built before we need it. That way, hopefully, everything will be fully stocked by the time we do. Damn it. Yeah, I thought so. None of that should be marked for cutting. What? What was this? Oh, okay, it was a pine. Cool, that makes more sense. I'm gonna up these priority for a minute just so they fill it with the stuff that we do have access to. But I'm also gonna go ahead and up the priority of these so that they don't stop. Because I'm hoping that they'll just put the damn planks into these, because we've got enough planks for it. You know? Like, if we have the planks, you might as well just put the planks in. Do I have anywhere else that I did this that I'm forgetting about? So far, so no. Ah, Jesus. Thank you for not clawing me. Would you like to come up? Sorry, it's just, like, can you imagine how freaky it would be to be tapped on the calf from behind when you're sitting with your back to the rest of the room? Okay, come here. Oh, the big girl. Ready? Oof. There you go. You gotta say hi to the audience. She's not letting me get her very close to the microphone. She's pushing it away. Oh, baby. I don't think she means to. I think she just wants her paws up on something. It is now a Lola episode. The Lolas. Loli Lolas. The Lolas. If you have not been here for a Lola episode before, she is a cat. One day, we will eventually have a face cam and everyone will be able to see the Lola episodes. She's licking my hand. Please don't bite me. If you don't know about Lola, she is a rescue we don't really know a ton about from before we got her, but we and the people that we got her from are almost 100% sure that she and my cat are siblings. Which my cat was from essentially a reject litter. So, cat, and then Lola's was dropped off at a shelter when she was about 4 months old, around the same time that I got my cat. And I'd seen the rest of my cat's litter, and one of them had this super distinctive, they're all tortoiseshells, one of them had this super distinctive orange stripe right down the middle of her face, and Lola also has a super distinctive orange stripe right down the middle of her face. And she just acts like my cat. She's higher pitched, but she's basically just my cat in a bigger body. Because the other thing is Lola's a fat baby. She's so cute. I love you. She's, she was spoiled by a couple of Hollow Knight episodes in which I am not in control of the computer, and I was able to just pet her the entire time. So now she expects me to be able to sit here and love on her the entire time, and I'm like, I can't, baby, I'm filming. But I also can't take my hand away to pause the recording, because that would be mean. And I won't be mean to the baby. She's the babiest baby. She's the babiest baby to ever baby. She really is. I wish she would meow for the camera. Or I guess for the audio. I'm gonna have to take my hand away from you, baby girl. I can only entertain people for so long by rambling. Alright. You can still sit here. But I gotta do stuff, okay? Yeah, that's good. You bathe yourself. Alright. So, definitely nobody's gonna be up there. I'm gonna go ahead and detonate these, because nobody should be up here either. Bill! What? If you're new here, I also don't know how to turn that off, so sometimes random people kind of get shoutouts on accident. Voila. I was scared I was gonna look over and it was gonna go, somebody blew up, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Alright, so now that I've got this done, I can start working on the proper grid system for the industry that I want to move over here, which... Alright, so the main thing that I am worried about is eventually doing robots, which I cannot for the life of me remember they're there. Yeah, so I need bot part factories, which means I'm going to need a lot of planks. So let's start out with plank production, because that makes the most sense. I should probably go ahead and just demolish all of the paths real quick, except for this bit right here. What? Okay, I think that's probably fine for now. I think I'm gonna even out this bit with, some platforms. There we go. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave this path that's here where it is. Actually, I should probably be putting in the... Oh, no, because I don't need that much. Yeah, alright, so, hang on, so that I don't lose my own mind. So we start here, which this does not need to necessarily line up with anything. Alright, and then we're gonna end there. I think. And then let's see. Skip that one. That one. Alright, which that should be pretty good, I think. Which I'm thinking maybe we get another zipline station in the middle of these. So what if I just... Can I reach it? Oh, it's because of that connection. Okay, cool. Let's see. If I put it, like, right there, theoretically, I think it could reach. Yep, it could. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and raise the priority of that. And that is... Whoop. Can we maybe stop with that? That is not quite connected to a real path. So we'll have to do that, which is fine. Yeah, that's cool, buddy. It doesn't matter. Alright. How do I want to do storage for these? I think it'll be easiest to just do it this way. There we go. Receive wood. Wood. Or logs, I guess. My bad. Yeah, I wish that there was a hotkey for this stuff. Whoop. I don't know. Okay. I gotta be careful not to lose track of where I am. Like, that wasn't as bad as it could have been, but that would have been really, really obnoxious if I didn't have some idea of where I am. You know, I feel like I could be doing this with, like, half of these. Okay, hang on. Okay, that's maybe not the greatest. So let's add back in... Oh, wait. Yeah, because this... Okay, cool. There we go. So that's wood. That's supply planks. Planks. Receive wood. Okay, and then anything that's not currently marked is probably meant to be supply planks. Cool, cool, cool. Lolas. I'm sorry, you can't groom me all episode. Okay, that's theoretically good. Or, I mean, I guess I could make this more symmetrical by putting another one in. Okay, what's this one? Planks. So this one needs to be received logs. Again with the taskbar. No, wait. Platforms. There we go. Wood. Lumber mill. Ta-da! Alright. There's the start of that. Oh, good, we've got the water going in almost everywhere now. Alright. I want them to focus next on this and this. Okay, I still have to figure out how to build. I need a good overhang for power. Which, I mean, I guess I could just connect it into the old grid over here. Yeah, I could just connect it into the old grid, I suppose. Okay, so let's, I just spooked Lola. Oh, baby. I don't know how I spooked you, but I love you. It's okay. Alright, so we do that. We get this, shove them in. We know we're coming from right there. Yep. Is that, like, too far? No. They just don't care. Okay. So it's this corner, which means we gotta start from... There it is. Hopefully that went under correctly. That way I know where it is. Whoop. I think she's just figured out that I'm doing things on the computer. She's staring extremely intently at everything that I am doing. Alright, and then I'll have to wait for them to get, let's see if I can get them to just get this one done real quick so that I can connect it in. Lolas, what's up? What are you looking at me like I'm crazy for? What are you looking at me like I'm crazy for? You weirdo. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. You're the crazy girls. You're the crazy girlie. Alright. Vertical power shaft. Oop, come on. And connect on in. Perfect. Now we won't have to worry about that, at least for a little while. Looks like they're starting over there. You chomped the shit out of me, I swear to God. Alright, let me see if that can connect into the next one. Looks like yes, which would be good. Which might make that one obsolete, which could lead to another windmill, potentially. Okay, so after these, I'm doing alright on metal production right now, but I might want to make more. Ooh, I have an idea. Alright, so we start out. Let's make it even with the edge over here. One, two, three, four, five, six, perfect. Because then, if I just make the small piles face the opposite direction, I can turn these into, whoop, come on, outgoing metal. Oh, these are harder though. Okay, wait, hang on. Yeah, these are harder. Okay. I might not want to do the smelters right here like I was thinking of, because I think I need 3 things for each of these. So what would be easy? What do I only need an in and an out for? A refinery. I only need an in and an out for a refinery. I'll have to make the path go around a little bit more, but... Okay. Okay. We're cooking. Okay, so then I need small warehouses. And I believe... Let's see. Biofuel. Supply. Alright. Now we're rolling. And then we're gonna do spatterdock because we typically have a ton of spatterdock. Ow. She's gotta hang out for a minute longer because she was clawing me to get down, so she has to learn eventually, in some way, gently, that you do not get your way just because you clawed the shit out of somebody. Fuck. Alright. Go on, then. That's one of the biggest things we've had to work with on her, is she all she wants is a reaction. So if she claws you, and you react at all, you've given her exactly what she wants. Which kind of fucking sucks. Hoping I'll be able to connect to that one. Oh, sick. Alright. Perfect. Let's pick this stuff up. Let's see if I can go down a level and start placing wood. There's one. Where is it? Power. Power shaft. Oh. Yeah, I guess I didn't need that one. Alright. Now we're moving. Did that mean we finished over here? Hey, green. Yay. That's a little concerning, but hey. Yeah. This is great now. Alright, and then I'm thinking just at the beginning of whatever season, I'm gonna start closing these so that it's only coming out of here so that it fills this up I don't know. Maybe that doesn't make sense. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. I guess I could set that all up. Perfect. Man, they moved faster than I was expecting. I don't know if they're going to be able to build these. We'll find out. Oop. I don't think I want that power shaft there. I think I want a vertical power shaft there. There we go. Alright, now we can set the lumber mill. Just go ahead and empty all of these. For now. I might want to also increase my gear production, thinking about it. Because I'm gonna need those, right? Yeah, not a fuck ton of them, but I'm gonna need them. Okay, that's the same width as these. So I could just fill that in. I should probably get a zip line coming through here. Something that lands everybody a little closer. Alright, there we go. Now we'll have one that's coming straight from there and straight from here. Always good. so here I would need planks incoming, gears outgoing. Which I'm probably not going to be able to do superbly efficiently. So we're gonna just roll with it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of Bill. I'm gonna get rid of Bill. Alright, so let's do that with the get rid of the gears and input the planks. It's kind of hard to figure out what the hell to do with this whole section. Oh, perfect. You get off of there first. Oh wait, no, hang on. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to build a whole new fucking pylon. Actually... Could I put it in the water? I could put it in the water. Let's dramatically up the priority of that, so that hopefully they just get that done. Yeah, woohoo, I created a problem. It's fine. It probably won't matter that much in the long run. Ah, crap, it's too far. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh shit, can I not build past that? Oh, that is inconvenient. Okay. Massively upped the priority. Okay. Let's emergency priority the fuck out of all of this, please. Because I'm a dumbass. Alright, while they do that, I'm gonna go check on this. Filling well. Wonder why it's 1.5 now and 1.9 when it's higher. Okay, why is this area dried out? I don't think it should be. Should it? Okay, well I guess that sucks for a little while, because that's kind of not the top of my list of priorities. Hopefully that'll help. Yeah, it's a marked cutting area. Why are these drying out? They shouldn't be, should they? Weird. Let's go ahead and divert the water. Nope, not ready. Me clicks on the path button, doesn't actually click on the paths. You know, these should take, like, no time at all. Just get them done. The more water we get into here, the better. I'm really tempted to just have them power through all of this, because they should be able to get it done pretty quickly. Actually, let's leave that as an obtain. What was my previous emergency? Oh yeah, this. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, well, no more river route. That sucks. There it is. Let's just make absolutely sure this can be reached, because I'm occasionally stupid. As we've learned. And this is all the way the highest priority. Good. Good, good. Alright, it feels like we're cutting it a little close this time. Maybe the next big project that I should focus on should be this one. Wherever it is. Come here. There you go. Yeah, if I put another one here... Yeah, let's, I'm about to sign off for this episode in a second here, but... I think this is going to be worth it in the long run. Don't think it should be right in front of the source, you know? Alright, I am pointing again with my finger. Y'all can't see it. Oh shit. Okay. Cool beans. Yeah, I don't think I'm exactly gonna prevent contamination with this. No, okay. I have ideas. Hang on. I know I'm supposed to be ending the episode soon, but, like, I'm thinking, okay? Okay, so let's close above contamination 0%. Then we'll get those in when we have the chance. Perfect. Which, let me go ahead and path out the rest of the way up here. I don't know why I did that. Alright, and then I need to path away out to there in the first place. Which, let's go ahead and go around. Bring it around town. I think it would be easiest to do it like that. I have no idea what the hell I just did. I took my hand off the keyboard and it was still moving. Alright, well, that'll definitely be a part of it for the next episode. In the meantime, as always, thank you for joining me. I do genuinely appreciate your company. I hope you have a good day, night, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!